Chapter 12 Subhashitani Subhashitasa. Hello students, how are you?
Hello, teacher. We are fine, teacher.
Very nice. Students, you know, Subhashita is very important in Sanskrit literature. Subhashita are presented in simple language. So sometimes it creates laughter, sometimes it teaches vices in the society or the way of dealing with it. So let us listen and understand in a few such Subhashita in Sanskrit language. पृथ्वीव्यां त्रीणि रत्नानि जलमन्नं सुभाषितं मूढेः पाषाणखण्डेषु रत्नसंज्ञा विधीयते. Let us translate and understand the lines of the Subhashitas. पृथ्वीव्यां त्रीणि रत्नानि जलमन्नं सुभाषितं. There are three jewels on the earth: water, food, and Subhashita. मूढेः पाषाणखण्डेषु रत्नसंज्ञा विधीयते. Foolish people give the names of gems to the pieces of stones. Students, here we are talking about gems, that is valuable things in these Subhashitas. The poet refers to water, food, and the three gems as gems in this Subhashita. Not only this, those who consider stones as gems are considered as idiots. To live gracefully, we need to have noble thoughts, just like necessities, water and food. Higher thinking is the essence of human growth. That is why the food, water, and Subhashitas are known as gems of the earth, makes life of humans internal and external purifies features. Let us listen to another Subhashitas. Ayam nijah paro veti ganna laghu chetasam udar charitanam tu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. Let us translate the lines of the Subhashita. Ayam nijah paro veti ganna laghu chetasam. This is my own and that is a stranger's. Such is consideration of the narrow-minded people. Udar charitanam tu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. For the broad-minded, means generous-hearted, people, the whole earth itself is like one family. Students, through this Subhashita, the poet says that this is my own or someone else's. A person who makes such calculations has a narrow mind, but the whole earth is like a family to generous people. Students, now let's hear another one Subhashita. Namanti falino vrukshaha, namanti gunino janaha, shushka vrukshacha murkhascha, na namanti kadachan. Let us translate the lines of the Subhashita. Namanti falino vrukshaha, namanti gunino janaha. Trees bearing fruits bend down. Virtuous people bow down. Shushka vrukshascha murkhascha na namanti kadachan. Dry trees and foolish people never bend or bow down at any time. Students, in this Subhashita, the poet say that which trees have fruits, the bends down. In the same way, a virtuous people, always humble, so both are worthy of respect in society. But the dry tree and the foolish people never bow down, and that is why people cut down dry trees, and the foolish people is despised. Thus, the poet has explained to us the virtue of humility through this Subhashita. Let us hear another Subhashita. Udhyamah sahasam dhairyam buddhihi shaktihi parakramah shadete yatra vartante tatra devah sahayakruta. Let us translate the lines of the Subhashita. Udhyamah sahasam dhairyam buddhihi शक्तिः पराक्रमः. Effort means industriousness, courage, patience, intelligence, strength and hard work. षडते यत्र वर्तन्ते तत्र देवः सहायकृत्. Where means in whichever people these 6 qualities are presented, their God is the helper. Student, the poet has spoken in the Subhashitas about being successful through diligence, adventure, intellect, strength, and powers. If a person wants grace of luck, then he or she must do work with diligence. He should have the courage to undertake any task and have patience for the result. A person must have intelligence for planning and the power to carry out, and the ability to stand firm at every step must be inevitable. Only that person succeeds in life. Let us hear another Subhashita. उद्यमेन हि सिद्ध्यन्ति कार्याणि न मनोरथैः न हि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मुखे मृगाः. Let us translate the lines of the Subhashita. उद्यमेन हि सिद्ध्यन्ति कार्याणि न मनोरथैः. Jobs are done only with hard work and not just by thinking about them. न हि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मुखे मृगाः. Animals do not enter the mouth of a sleeping lion themselves. In this Subhashita, the poet says that hard work is required to accomplish any task. The work never succeeds just by wishing for things. Thus, the poet has described the glory of masculinity in this auspicious. Let us hear another Subhashita. Drashtiputam न्यसेत पादम वस्त्रपूतं पिबेत जलम शास्त्रपूतां वदेत वाणीं मनःपूतं समाचरेत. Let us translate the lines of the Subhashita. Drashtiputam न्यसेत padam vastraputam pibet jalam. One should step on the spot made pure, means ensured to be safe, by the eyes. One should drink water filtered cloth. Shastraputam vadet vanim manahputam samacharet. One should speak the words purified, means approved, by scriptures, and do the behave in a way that is sanctioned by the mind, conscience. Students, in this Subhashita, the poet has pointed out 4 things to be practiced in a person's life, that a person should think carefully before moving forward, should strain water with a cloth before drinking it, should speak correct language, and should do deeds which the mind knows are pious. Student, did you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Nice. Students, you too can find such inspiring proverbs and write them down and share them with all your friends in the class.